What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Right off the bat, I'm going to give a shout out to my homeboy Justin from the YouTube channel Locked and Loaded 100%. He's going to leave me a comment in the comment section. I'm going to pin it, and you guys should push his thumbnail and go to his channel. He has a very cool and successful channel. I know you guys will enjoy it. Let's go check out Justin at Locked and Loaded 100%. Why am I starting off with a slingshot, not a shirt? Because I want to show you what Justin sent. Trip on this, Prison POV. In the back, a guitar with Splinter style. Love this shirt, man. Thank you, homeboy. He also knows that I love lions. So he sent me this lion shirt. And so lion character right here. Really cool, man. Justin, Locked and Loaded 100%. And also, last but definitely not least, a guitar pick. Prison POV and Splinter on it. Good looking out, homeboy. You know, it just warms my heart when you get something like that in the mail, package. Someone knows the things you like, and they went out of their way to get you something and give it to me. Dude, this was way cool, man. I just appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. Like I said, his channel is successful, and he's actually given me some good ideas and tips for my YouTube channel. So, also, I want to shout out Jason from Texas. He shot me some cool stickers. What's up, homeboy? The National Rifle Association sticker. What? Of course I support that. And then some bullet holes. I can put these all over my car, whatever I want to put. He used a couple of them. What'd you put them on, brother? Did you put them on your car? I think these are really cool. And they're very realistic. Also, I want to shout out homegirl Susie. Her brother is in Kern Valley State Prison. She has asked me a couple of questions about prison in regards to her brother. And that's what I want to let you guys know. If anyone has any questions in regard to prison and doing time in California, don't hold back. Hit me up. I've answered several questions and always look forward to helping out. Several people have hit me up over the last year. I've had this channel and asked me questions. I enjoy helping. So Susie shot me some stickers. And look what, a lot of cool stickers. But I want to focus on these two. Garbage Pail Kids, man. These things are from the 80s. Couldn't believe it when I laid my eyes on these. I was like, wow, these are awesome, man. Blast from the past. So I appreciate all you guys. Thank you very much. The utmost love and respect. So, today we're going to talk about Hispanic dudes that run wood. It's actually not all that uncommon. When I first started going to county jail, I did 90 days, 90 days, 90 days, back to back to back. Just like a week or two break in between. I guess you call it 9 months I did out there in county jail when I first started coming. And in that 9 months, there's these 3 brothers that are from Oildale. They're Hispanic, they run wood. In that 9 months, either all 3 of them or at least 2 of them were out there the whole time. I mean, they were coming and going. They were always out there. Good, solid dudes, man. What we do, there's a lot of tension at that time between the Woods and Southsiders, too. What we do, they bring new guys in at 11 o'clock at night. We'd stay up on the window looking out. And when new people come up, they have to wait for the cop to unlock the gate to come in. And we'd be sizing them up. And we'd be, all right, looks like 2 black dudes, 4 Southsiders, 2 Woods. We'd hold out the race before they came in. One night, 4 dudes come walking up. Someone looks out and they go, yeah, 2 Woods and 2 Southsiders. Then I looked and I noticed there's 2 of those brothers and then 2 white boys. I go, nope, Spencer, that's 4 Woods out there. Be that as it may, everyone's like, oh, what? And they came in, sure enough, introduced themselves straight, Oildale Peckerwood. Good, solid dudes, man. The youngest one, David, he's the one that I was mostly close with. He's more my age. Good dude, though, man. All of them good dudes. So I also know several brothers that are half Mexican, half white. Like 2 brothers I could think of in particular. Half Mexican, half white. One decided to run a Southsider. One decided to run wood. Both of them are very down. You know what else is I've seen quite a bit of? Is Hispanic dudes running with the ride in a LAR. I could think of 3 dudes just off the top of my head. One dude, Mexican dude, a low rider. I know him from the streets. Known him for a long time. Never have liked him. Come to find out, he put the NLR on him without even asking nobody's permission. Put it right there on his face. But the homeboys are going to roll with it. They're going to trip. Like if he's representing, just whatever. If he's willing to fly the flag, let's just go and see how it works out. They don't say nothing to it. They let him claim it. He ends up, first time he ends up at the hole, Wasco D6, he ends up getting whacked by the homeboy Bullet. They're cellies. Bullet told me this himself. Rest in peace. So they're going out to the yard. This dude I'm talking about, slow rider, Spanish dude, and Bullet. And they pass up a homeboy that's in the cages. The phone booths, they call it. He's waiting to go to yard as well. He's someone that deserves all respect. As we're walking by, the guy in the cage just says, "Hey, what's up, fellas?" And that one lowrider dude goes, "You know, this is the ride right here." Banged on him. Dude didn't say nothing back. He didn't have to. Soon as we got to the yard, the fellas out there heard about it. Told Bullet, "You know what time it is when you get back to the cell, brother." Went in there. Hit him on the neck. Crazy. The dude would even think of doing something like that. Another dude, is there more to say about him? Nope, guess not. But I seen him after that. I noticed too, they ended up covering the NLR. One time I caught a county bus with him. PC'd up in the back, and I noticed he had it covered up with a bunch of tribal stuff. Never cared for that dude. Another thing about him too, man, I got a homeboy in Rexon. Real picky about who would come to his house. He did not like having no one over there. But he would let that dude come over and like stay for weeks at a time. Like, dude, I can't believe you're real picky about who comes over, but you let that motherfucker come and go. Like, what? Anyways, there's another dude I could think of. This guy, I feel like he's like an honorary writer or something, because he's a Mexican dude, but I notice he really runs tough with the Southsiders. I've been in jail with him a couple times, and that's really who he kicks it with. And he's like, not just kicks with them, but he's like one of the main guys. He has like a crew of youngsters around him, but yet he has the tattoo, you know, the right on him. I feel like he was somewhere, he did something, he earned a lot of respect, and it was like an honorary memory type thing. It's kind of how I take it. One time I'm kind of jail with him. He's actually in my same barracks. Like I said, he's kicking with all these Southsiders. There's another lowrider on the yard. So named Joey, rest in peace. This dude, what he did, he went and robbed some Pisces, had a mask on, and as he was leaving, he took his mask off, said, you know, "Hey, what's up? This is Joey from NLR. I just want you to know who got you." Put his mask back on. Next thing you know, they're finding him out in the oil fields. You have to identify him by tattoos on his legs. She's never done that. He was on the yard. So the Mexican lowrider dude I'm telling you about, who was in my barracks, he wasn't even kicking with the Joey, the other lowrider dude. He was kicking with Southsiders, like I said. And he was hitting on the weekend. And Joey'd be coming over to his barracks every week and wanting his issue, wanting you to break him off. And I could tell he didn't like doing it, but I mean, he had to, you know. Another lowrider, I mean, you're hit, you got to break dude off. But oftentimes I'd see him, he'd say, "Oh no," because he would swallow. He'd say, "Oh, busted up inside of me, and I can't give you that much." Or he'd just flat out say, "You know, I didn't have it, didn't get none this weekend." I could tell he did not like fucking breaking him off. But he was in a position to. Jump on this. There's a wood in that same barracks that had the keys for the Pisces. They called him the Great White Paisa. Trip on this. Like I said, we're inside the building. They bring dudes at 11 o'clock at night. We're on the window watching as people come in. This dude comes out there and he's a big-ass white dude. This is a no cap. Paisas are known to be 5'7", 5'8", like me. I'm a short guy, 5'9", 5'10". You're not going to see a Paisa usually at 6 foot or 6'1". I mean, once in a while, yes. This dude is like 6 foot, 6'1", a big-ass dude, white, blue eyes, blonde hair, and comes out there and they're like, "Hey, what's up, Wood?" And he goes, "I ain't no Wood, I'm a Paisa." And someone said, "No, you're a Wood." And he straight said, "K-Way?" It's the first time I ever heard that. K-Way. I thought that sounded so fucking hard. It's like saying, "What, fool?" And he came in there and it's like, "Hey, who said that I'm not a Paisa, call me Wood? Let's go in the bathroom and get busy right now." No one would say nothing. He made that motherfucker say, "Okay, I'm the one that said that." Went to the bathroom, beat the brakes off him. And he was just like running things for the Paisas. Obviously, he was a Paisa, a light-skinned one. Perfect Spanish, and they called him the Great White Paisa. Him and I actually got along really, really good. Looked like a white boy all day long. Another dude I could think of, obviously the homeboy Rambo. Mexican lowrider. Probably one of the downest dudes I've ever met in my life. I met him, I was saying in another video. I met him, like I said in another video, through a white Southsider, my homeboy Ghost. Ghost and I running around one night. Got a Southgate bumping Rambo. He just discharged his number from the shoe. Excuse me. So I meet him, "What's up, homeboy?" We're all kick it back. I mean, his reputation precedes him. I knew this dude was just, you know, straight off the hook. So he wanted to ride, go hit a lick. And I was like, yeah, I was like, all right, you know, I'll come back. But I had to take Ghost and drop Ghost off. So me and Ghost leave, I go get some gas. He's like, "Can you go back and pick up homeboy?" Excuse me. I was like, "No, I don't think so." He's like, "Dude, you have to. If I told him you would, this is the type of dude who hunt you down to come find you." I'm like, "All right, you're right." So I went back, picked him up, took him, like I said, hit this lick. Only time I ever seen him hit a lick walking. Like he walked in and walked out. There's no running to it. No, like, you know, urgency, just cool little stroll. When they're handling the business, came out. We kicked it for quite a while. In fact, I was going to put a video out. Some people have been requesting it. What was it like that 2 months? I was kicking back with homeboy. Because what it is, he likes someone to kick back with him and drive him around. He didn't have a car. He was always doing something. So he wanted like a road dog, someone he could trust, kick it with him and drive him around. So that's what I did for a couple months. But my dad was in and out of the hospital, ended up passing away. Rest in peace, Dad. I had other stuff I had to do. I couldn't just commit all my time 24/7. Finally, I just said, dude, I got to take off, man. And he was a little upset with it. And leaving. And then the next dude who took my spot, started driving around, hanging out with them. Rambo ended up stabbing. Ended up catching 25 to life. He told the dude he wanted to take his car. And dude wouldn't give it up. Rambo would not have done me like that. Even if he would ask to take my car up, I would let him take it. But I mean, even if I would have said no, I mean, we were pretty cool. I know he would not have stabbed me. But he's a good ass dude. He pulled a crazy move in the hole in Kern County jail. I had just missed him. I was in the hole, stupid ass reason, tobacco. I couldn't even believe it. Had this cellie named Jammer. He was doing 4 with 80. We're an F pod. I was kind of tripping because not really tripping, it's a North Daniel pod. When I first went there, I had tobacco. I was like, no, I'm not going to break North Daniels off. I figured usually I've been told how it's going to go down. As soon as I get in there, North Daniel's going to rush me and try to jump me and take my tobacco. So I went in there like, guard up. No, North Daniel's in there. The Pisces, North Daniel's had got into it. The Pisces had run them off, and they were trying to come back in, to come in. The Jammer was my cellie. Cops ended up hitting our cell and taking all my tobacco and wrote me up. I didn't think nothing of it. Later on, I'm getting moved to A-Pod because medicals got bit by a dog. And they cracked my door one night. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So they're going to take me to the hole. Like, what? Went to the hole, which is the E-Pod. It's by the girls and my PC. Stayed there for a week. Never left the cell. Starving Marvin. Had nothing but a big old fat, boring-ass Reader's Digest book. Sucked. I leave. Almost as soon as I leave, Rambo comes in there. It was either right... No. Okay. Pardon me. Right after I left. When I say right after, it could be a month. But it was afterwards. I left. He comes in, and I've heard this story from several different people because it's so famous. Hell went down. What it is, he's out there in the day room. I didn't get no day rooms. I was there punishment. But he's probably in the hole because he's a validated gang member. Keep him in the hole, but they had to get them serving out day room. They get action on the phone and stuff. So he's out there in the day room, and the cops had forgotten about him. They start cracking doors and doing lunch. There'll be a cop and an inmate, and they'll have all these fucking lunches on a dolly thing, and they'll come pulling it through, rollers, whatever, on wheels, and you'll hear the doors, click, click, you'll hear them as they come into different pods. They forgot about Rambo. He's out on the floor. I know that E-Pod is the hole, it's girls, and it's PC. It's going to be a PC with this cop. It's almost mandatory if they forget about you and leave you out of your cell, and you hear people coming, it's going to be PCs, you got to hide and get them. So it's mandatory. But even if it was mandatory, Rambo's going to type of dude, he's going to handle it. So then there was this dude, a Southsider, who's off the hook too. I'm not going to say his name, but he's like, hey, Rambo, get your filetto, homie. Get your filetto. So Rambo said, yeah, went to his cell, got his stuff, came back, hid. As soon as the door, he pushed and went through. Now they're on the other side. Went to go whack the dude. I guess the cop got on the way to hitting the cop, whacking their dude, slicing him up. And it's off the hook, man. Then you hear stories later how the cop pulled Rambo out because the inmate, PC that Rambo had sliced, was supposed to be some badass UFC fighter and told the cop, no, fuck that, I want to head up one-on-one fight. So later on, the cop cracked Rambo's door and that dude, the PC, let him out in the yard so the dude could beat Rambo's ass. I heard that story too. I think that's full of shit. So, be that as it may, it came from a cop, so yeah. Bullshit. Can't trust what they say. Be that as it may. Rambo's a solid ass dude. So, I want to address something. I'm all out of stories for that topic. When I'm coming up with a video and I get my stories, you never know how long they're going to last. And sometimes I look at my notes and I'm like, well, fuck, no wonder I burned through the video so fast. Forgot details. It's all good, though. I'm going to address something. Because in my last video, I said how I'd had a receiver stolen from me. Out of my house, out of the closet. The tattoo Mike had brought over there. And later, I went over there with another receiver. And he thought he should get that one to pay back for the one that got stolen. I was like, no. He pulled a knife on me, said he was going to stab me. The dude came right over there and ran. Blah, blah, blah. Someone said in the comment section, man, you sure get ripped off a lot in regards to the receiver tattoo Mike dropped off my house, got stolen out of my closet. Made me feel some type of way. I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean I was trying, what can I say without being like a cell soldier? Sometimes you want to talk shit. I mean, you can get away with saying like a little bit talk shit, but I wanted to defend myself. Like, what the fuck are you trying to say, bro? You're trying to make it sound like I'm some chump, constantly just some target, always getting ripped off. Hell no. Well, let me tell you this. When I paroled from doing my 4-year term, I was kicking back in Rosedale. Me and Ironwood both of us just got out. I had a Silverado on 24s with some beat in it, and I had a 9mm in the glove box. I came out, leave the apartment, go back to my truck, and I see some dude who's trying to take my speakers. Like, oh, hey, motherfucker. He takes off, runs, and gets away. I go look, the 9mm was missing out of my glove box. So Ironwood and I start making calls around Rosedale, telling different people, hey, that was Splinter's truck. You know, this is Iowa, the Splinter. We're going to come around. We're going to go mobbing through the town, through the neighborhood, and we're going to find that whoever took my 9mm. Put the word out. We're coming. We're looking for you. We go to leave like an hour later, and 9mm was sitting right there on my bench. So I'm definitely no sucker, no mark, someone who's always getting ripped off. But yes, I've been ripped off in regards to that receiver. I wasn't even home. I'm living, it's in my uncle's pad, but my cousin and I had a room there, and it was a drug house, and people coming and going doing drugs. I'm not even there. Tattoo Mike calls me, says, I'm over here, I got this receiver, I want you to check it out. I want to sell it. I'm like, well, I'm not home. I'm not going to be by there for a while. He goes, I'm going to leave it here. You check it out, you decide to buy it, bring me the money, whatever. I go, all right. He goes, I'll put it in your closet. I came home, but wasn't there. He could have maybe not even left it there. Who knows? It was a big-ass weird thing. I said, dude, there's no fucking receiver there. He goes, oh, I left it there. And he said, there was some dude there. He described some dude. Then he ended up trying to point the finger at this full-name DJ, jammed DJ up. He said, no, I wasn't even there. It was a bunch of big old drama thing. I was like, you know what, bro? I'll make it right. Don't trip. I'll break it. You wanted, what, 20 bucks for it? I'll give you 20 later. I wasn't really concerned about it. I figured if I came up on a grip, like, fuck, I got $1,000. Okay, here's your 20. No, I got $40. Here's your 20. No. I got $500. Here's your 20. Maybe. I got $100. Here's your 20. No. Wait till I come up nice and fat. But then I took a receiver. I had a receiver for sale. I forgot that one that came stolen. So no, I'm no mark, no trick. But then one time I did get burned for $2,000 too. But that was just straight greed on my part. Too good of a deal. You know, they offer you the world, and it was my last $2,000 from like $10,000. I really wanted to invest it to make something happen. So I just made a stupid move based on greed and ended up getting clipped. I took it on the chin, dog. But by no means am I some kind of sucker or mark. Don't get ripped off a lot. I have been ripped off a lot, though. Anyways, be that as it may, what else we got to talk about? Someone said I should start going live more. I think I really will. I think I will go live more. I'm going to cut the string and let it fly. Peace. Peace.